Hello, everybody, and welcome to this chat with Simon Beaumont and CJ Mays from JLL. Thanks for joining me, guys.
Cheers,
Good to
Andy.
be here.
Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourselves?
I'm CJ. Some of you may know me from the community, Tableau Visionary and Enablement Director at JLL.
Simon Beaumont, based in the UK, Global BI Director at JLL, also prominent in the Tableau community, so Tableau Visionary like CJ. What drives me is let's not just create content, let's create content that is worthwhile and is used and benefits the business.
CJ, tell us a bit about the project we're going to be doing with the data school.
And so we'll be coming in, we'll be giving a bit of insight into the life of JLL. Simon will talk a little bit about the business and context around the different requests that come in, probably a bit around the workflow. And then what we'll look to do is to embed some of what the joiners that are new to JLL do, which is looking at how we can build the JLL brand. And so they'll look to understand our end-to-end visual guidelines, as well as have the challenge of making over some industry related dashboards, and at the end present those back, and hopefully we'll have a few of the rest of the leadership team from London to come along and give some praise.
What's more important to you for the project week? Them getting, so let's say you give them a dashboard. Well, you are going to give them one, and they have to make a trade-off. Do they do a trade-off for making sure that everything gets done and sacrifice quality, or would you rather them get as much done as they can, but it be at the highest quality?
I would prefer a higher quality, less of them done.
So if they get 75% done, but it's really high quality and turn that over to you, there's a lot less for you to do then, right?
Yeah. And I think, that is also in all contexts of life. Why pass the buck of everything just being kind of half done and you have to revisit everything? Why not complete it up to a point so you know where your progression stands?
So Simon, question for you. How would you approach this particular project if you were the data schooler?
Take time to really understand the concepts behind our viz standards, because I think don't approach it as I need to learn how to repeat number formatting and tick the right boxes. Take a step back and understand why we're applying that number formatting, why we're applying that padding. Because if you understand the depth and the knowledge behind the viz standards, I think you'll be able to apply them in a more considered way. But take the opportunity to understand the why in addition to the how, because that will really help you not only in this project, but also going forward when you're doing dashboard designs on other clients.
What does a good outcome look like for the project?
For me, in addition to just the product being delivered, I would love to get to the point at the end of the week that the data schoolers have learned something and grown in their understanding of how a large business works, so that we're giving something back to the people that are also giving something to us. Because I do think one of the best things about working with the DSs is that two-way collaboration where we're all growing at the same time, and it's on us as well as people to work with you to give you something back as opposed to just taking.
How can we improve the data school?
Take time to go beyond the product. So to be honest, and I know probably people won't like me saying this, it's easy to learn Tableau and Alteryx. Thousands of people have done it, and thousands of people will continue to do it. And the reason we use those tools is because of how easy they are to learn and deliver.
Yeah.
But if you take time to go beyond that and understand the business that you're working for, understand what it's like to work in an enterprise environment, that will give you the grounding that means when you want to take that step and leave the data school after your final placement, you'll be in a far better place to do so, because you're not just a technical expert, you're a business expert as well. And that's where you can become the trusted advisor.
How can customers benefit from the resources the data school provides?
The resources the data school provides give you the drive for innovation. It's the ability to think differently and think outside the box. It's easy to get consumed in the day job, but when you've got a resource that's with you for 6 months that has got technical expertise and skills around them and a support network around them, it's a waste to look at them as a BAU resource. Use them to drive the innovation, to make the organization a smarter place than what they were 6 months ago when the placement started. And if you do that, you'll unlock the true potential as opposed to seeing the person as just another Tableau skill or another Alteryx skill. They can be far more than that.